なんとかなったみてえだな。畳みかける。これがスーパーサイヤ人3だ。
Alright, what's going on, you fam? Raiyuden here. It's time to take a look at the new Saiyan Saga Legends Limited Goku's abilities. Let us begin. Very eager to see what these characters can do. Before we even start, please be sure to start considering farming the Saiyan Saga equips. Those things are behemoths, and I think, without a doubt, you're going to need them for these characters. Let us start. Finish fights in a flash. A Legends Limited Goku joins the fight. His strengths: number 1, overwhelming firepower right at the start. Get a 100% boost to damage inflicted the first and second times Goku enters the field. Immediately go on the offense with superior firepower. Number 2, decisive strength after transforming. Activate the Kaioken ×3 with the main ability. This resets the count for the number of times you've entered the battlefield, meaning you can get that 100% damage boost again. What? The powerful endurance-penetrating special move arts and flash-inducing special arts, the Solar Flare, are also at your disposal. Number 3, high defenses for surviving big attacks. This unique gauge will charge whenever Goku is hit by an arts attack, and when it fills up, you'll get a boosted damage guard, and the elemental disadvantage for damage received will be nullified. Plus, if the enemy activates a special move, ultimate, or an awakened arts card while this Goku is on the battlefield, the arts power of those moves will be reduced by 40%, and Goku will get a boost to damage guard. Face down your fiercest foes with the Kaioken technique gained through harsh training. First of all, I'm so curious what the damage guard numbers are. I was joking about this with Goresh, but I would not be shocked if we ended this anniversary with people at 250% damage guard. I'm not kidding. We went from 1 month, we went from 130% damage guard to damn near 200 already. I wouldn't be shocked if they keep upping the ante until that previous gen, like Festival and before, all those characters just can't do any damage. You'll need to be at like 300% damage guard for that kind of crap, but I think that's the path they're trying to go down. So let's see what we got here. So red, yep. Z abilities so Z ability 1, Saiyan Saga, strike, attack, and defense. Z ability 2 is more, so Sun family as well as Saiyans. But if you're also Saiyan Saga, you get some blast attack. Okay, I thought they were gonna do a max HP here. Strike attack has armor, so charge in without the fear of the enemy. Blast starts. Goku has a strike card that boosts damage inflicted by 50% when it's used in the low area. On activation, enemy health restore minus 10%. Oof. More health restore debuffs. Standard blast. Blue card. Boost key recovery by 100% on hit. When you activate it, you get 40% more blue card damage, and when it hits, you get 100% key recovery. Pretty good. Green card. Nullifies special cover changes, element disadvantage, and even attribute downgrades that are normal conditions. Get a +1 boost to draw speed 2. I guess we already said forget dot long combo stuff anymore. Already level 2 card draw speed, but this is strong. Attribute downgrades in a normal condition, nullification for the record. So Beast Gohan, making your arts card cost go up. You know, whatchamacallit, the MUI Goku and the like. Don't got to worry about that. You got a green card. So you get 40 key, 30% damage, level 2 card draw speed, nullify coverage change for 5 counts, nullify element disadvantage for 5 counts, and nullify attribute downgrades in normal conditions for 10 counts. Another nail in the coffin for Daima. Main ability, transform into Kaioken ×3, get a massive 100% boost to both damage inflicted and the unique gauge charge rate until Goku switches out. I was comparing his unique gauge to Sword of Hope Trunks, or CMZ, but it sounds more like Tria Might Goku. Like CMZ, what happens is it'll fill to 100%, and then you have to hit him one more time. Tria Might Goku, it automatically overfills, kind of like an assault gauge, but him getting hit. So I wonder if that's how it's going to work, which in that case is much preferred. So main ability, transform into Kaioken ×3, heal 30%, get 50 key and 100% damage inflicted. Effect resets on switch. Unique gauge charge rate plus 100%. Uncancelable. Effect resets on switch. Nullify special cover changes for 5 counts and cancel attribute downgrades under normal conditions. Very strong main ability. Starter ability. 180% to damage guard. When combined with the defensive effects of the unique gauge, Goku has shocking durability. 280% damage, 180% damage guard, 50% Q recovery, level 1 card draw speed, and strike and blast arts cost -5. This guy gets 150% after swapping in twice, doesn't he? Are we already surpassing the Daima Goku max damage inflicted? The red Daima Goku, that guy was like at what, 420% after getting fully built up? Crazy how fast the damage numbers are going. Unique ability. Depending on how many times Goku has entered the battlefield, get up to 100% to damage inflicted and the unique gauge charge rate until this character switches out or transforms. Finish battles in a flash, just like the original series. If the enemy uses a special move, ultimate, or awakened arts while Goku is on the battlefield, reduce their arts power for those arts by 40%. You'll even get a boost to damage guard, letting you survive big attacks with ease. Goku gets a damage boost upon winning Debaki impacts. Note, if the enemy has a character Vegeta, you'll even draw a special move arts next. So you're almost incentivized to get into strike clashes, because if you win it, which I'll never do because I'm always sleep deprived, you will draw a blue if you're fighting a Vegeta. This even means for UMV. Interesting. On battlefield entry, draw a green card. Draw a card if you have 3 or fewer cards in your hand. Heal 10%, ki plus 20, and nullify cover changes for 5 counts with the enemy taking minus 30 ki. Based on how many times you enter the field, which the effect resets on switch on activate or transformation, sorry. The first and second time he gets another 100% damage. Unique gauge charge rate plus 100%. Third or fourth, he gets 50% damage inflicted with unique gauge charge rate plus 50%. On strike and blast arts hit, he draws a card if he has 3 or fewer. He gets 30 ki. Ally damage plus 20% with ally sub count minus 2. This right here I don't understand. He supports the team when he lands a hit, but he also supports when his unique gauge is filled. They showed us that in the trailer. This guy's just an uber support. On strike clash win, he gets 50% damage inflicted. If the character is a Vegeta, you draw a blue card after winning said strike clash. When on the battlefield and the enemy switches, he gets 20 ki and the opponent loses 1 level of card draw speed. When on the field and the enemy uses their vanish, you will get 20 ki and 30% to strike damage inflicted. When you're on the field and the enemy activates a blue card, an ultimate, or awakened arts, you get 20% more damage guard, minus 40% to those moves, and you cancel enemy attribute upgrades, so you don't have to worry about them being type neutral, I believe. Or is that under a buff effects? I don't really remember all the categories, but that's really impressive. I mean, from a sustainability front, but I don't think this Goku has a second life, right? So maybe the Vegeta has that over him. Special cover change is effective against blast arts, changeable with the blue. This unique gauge. When the unique gauge becomes full, it will be consumed to boost your damage guard and nullify the element disadvantage for damage received. It can even help put a stop to the enemy's combos by destroying 2 of their cards. So, sustained damage type unique gauge. When it's full, heal 15%, get another 20% to damage guard, nullify damage received element disadvantage, aka you are now type neutral for the damage you receive. Ally damage plus 20%, 15 counts. One thing to note, it does not say it cannot be stacked. Goku is boosting how quickly his unique gauge can fill, because think about so I can't help but wonder, how many cards is it going to take to fill that unique gauge? The Tree of Might Goku does the same thing. After it fills, or I think it's after a while, it starts increasing the charge rate, and eventually that unique gauge is just filling up rapidly. Just boom, 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 boom. Is this guy the same way? Because there's nothing stopping how many times he kills a card, how many times he's buffing the team, and how many times he's healing. This Goku might have some very impressive sustain. He keeps on getting tankier, he keeps on healing, and he keeps supporting. This is a very strong unique gauge. So it charges when he's hit. Okay. Consumed entirely when the unique gauge is full. Yes. Alright, so now this is him now that he's Kaioken times 3. So the strike is the same. Blast is the same. His blue card is the same, except now it nullifies endurance. Really good. It is cancelable, which kind of stinks. His green card now is the Solar Flare. The powerful Solar Flare will destroy your opponent's entire hand and inflict flash on hit. On activation, he gets 40 ki, level 2 card draw speed, nullify cover change, nullify element disadvantage, nullify attribute downgrades that are normal conditions, and on hit, the opponent is hit with the flash, kill all of their cards, and they take 30% more damage. I wonder if they did this because when the opponent is inflicted with flash, it's a good opportunity to charge to overdrive mode. Can't help but wonder. Main ability. Now that you're Kaioken times 3, you'll draw a blue and restore 100% of your vanish. So, main ability. Draw the blue. Heal 30%. get 50 key, get your vanish back. 30% blue card damage, which cannot be cancelled. Nullify cover change for 5 counts, and cancel attribute downgrades that are normal conditions. His unique ability, he'll draw a green card. The ability is used in the same ways as it was before transforming. Oh, it's the exact same way. Okay, that is fine by me. So it sounds like this Goku is a bit of a machine. 280%. First and second time he shows up on the field, he gets another 100% damage. Third and fourth time he gets another 50% damage. Assuming I'm interpreting this right, are you telling me that this Goku, first time he shows up, he's at 380%. Second time he's now at 480%. Third time he's now at 530. And then the fourth time he's at 580? Is that how I'm understanding this? And it also sounds like it also... Wait. Yeah, battlefield entry count. The effect resets on Switch. There's an asterisk there, but they're uncancelable. So that means they should be stacking. But the one time it does reset is when he transforms. It says that in his pre-transform state, it says that all your damage buffs reset, or he can re-earn it. I may be interpreting it wrong. But regardless, I think my understanding of this is effects reset on Switch or transformation. Am I interpreting this wrong? Yeah, depending on how many times Goku has entered the field, get up to 100% to damage inflicted and unique gauge charge rate until this character switches out or transforms. Finish battles in a flash, just like the original series. I don't know if the interpretation of this is Goku, when it shows up on the first and second time, will get 100% damage, giving you a really good early burst. But if the fight continues and Goku shows up now on the third and fourth time, you're not going to get 100%, you get 50 instead. So it resets. So the first and second time he shows up, it's at 380%. But if you're going to show up on the third and fourth, it's actually 330%. So Goku is not as strong the more he enters the field. Maybe that, I think that probably makes more sense given the nature of the fight. Kaioken Goku, very early burst, crazy damage, you know, limited power. Maybe that's what it was. I think that makes more sense versus assuming this guy's stacking up to 580%. I don't know. I think that's just what makes more sense. But Goku, right off the bat, looks extremely strong. However, there are two things to factor, or rather one. It's this. How quickly does Goku fill up this unique gauge? If it's like Tria Might Goku and it's getting boosted up by 100% when it shows up in the field, I'm pretty sure that means it'll fill in 3 cards. So in 3 cards, Goku heals 50% again, allies damage plus 20%, and destroys 2 enemy cards. He could be a monster of a disruptive character, but it just depends on how many cards it takes to fill the unique gauge. But right off the gate, he looks pretty strong. I don't know, man. He looks pretty damn good. He's definitely a top 10 character. But in terms of how he just translates to some of these other characters, I don't know. Again, we're in a new gen of Legends. We got these characters that have less tech but more numbers. How do they fare against, you know, the previous gen of characters have less numbers but more tech? You're only going to find out by playing. Look, would anyone assume Super Saiyan God Goku is now a top 5 character? I don't know. Would anyone have assumed that UMV all of a sudden is back in the meta? I don't know. It's just how people flush out how characters interact. So, without a doubt, he's a top 10 character. How well does he mesh with some of the other ones? It'll depend. We'll have to see. A couple asterisk things, but he looks like a very good character. Next, Legends Limited Vegeta. I'm surprised his LF was not the Galacon. They gave him the that explosion attack. I'm kind of surprised. Even if you're defeated, revive and launch a ruthless offense. Legends Limited Vegeta joins the fight. Strengths. Number 1, revive with 70% of his health. After being defeated, Vegeta will revive 1 time only. Use this character to take on your opponent's biggest attack. This alone might make him more valuable than the Goku. Revive is just really valuable. Whether or not they gimp the remainder of his kit, we'll have to see, but having Revive typically has characters age well. Number 2, the first special move arts is extra powerful. Before reviving, the first blue card will have a staggering boost of 150% to damage inflicted, so aim for an instant KO. It's like the sweater Trunks. The dude gets like a super fast 100% boost to his blue card, I think, when he draws it for the first time. Or is it 50%? They want you to just one-shot somebody. Has a charge type unique gauge. Charge the unique gauge by boosting Ki. Once fully charged, when you use a strike or blast arts, get a permanent boost to damage inflicted and damage guard. Keep on charging Ki to boost your offense and defense. Show the world the overwhelming power level of an elite member of the Saiyan warrior race. Vegeta. Green. Ranged. So he's going to be blast attack and blast defense, and I assume it's going to be strike defense if you're at 7 stars and above. Pretty good. His strikes have blast armor. His blasts have increased Ki recovery on activation, plus Vegeta has a blast card that boosts blast damage by 50% when it's used in high areas. Pretty good. The boosting Ki recovery is funny to me, given that they've introduced long comp stuff. They take away Ki recovery and draw speed, so it's funny that we're now having ways to mitigate that. It's kind of like the stacking of damage inflicted. Blue card. First blue card will have 150% to do damage inflicted. So on activation, you get 30%, which can be cancelled, but the one time is 120%, which cannot be. On hit, the enemy takes 30% more damage with minus 80% to health restore, which is good. I actually wish this was in activation, so I didn't have to worry about MUI Goku healing before I hit him with the blue. His green card, nullify cover changes, plus cancel attribute downgrades under normal conditions. He draws a card, 40 Ki, unique gauge charge, plus 20, nullify cover change. Sub count on switch, -2, 10 counts. This is good, just because he is the revive character. You're going to want him to take the hit. And cancel attribute downgrades under normal conditions. His main ability, draw a blue card, reduce its cost, and even remove the seal. Hammer opponents with your special move arts. So draw a blue card, heal 15%, Ki plus 40, unique gauge plus 50%. -20 to blue arts cost, and remove the blue card seal. That's good. Starter ability. Even if you're defeated, you can revive with 70% health. Vegeta is also immune to paralysis and has reduced blast card cost, so it's easy to string together combos as you charge up your Ki. Easy to string up combos, huh? So 270% damage inflicted, 170% to damage guard. I actually thought this would be much lower, like 130, 140, simply because he has a revival. They typically did that with revival characters, like revival Pycon to Gogeta. That guy needed movie saga allies, otherwise he lost 15% of his damage guard. The revival Piccolo as well, same idea. I think they gave him 10% less, and then post revival he got the remaining 10%. Same. I thought they were going to do that here, but it looks like this guy is just tanky McGee. 90% Ki recovery, level 1 card draw speed, strike arts cost -5, blast arts cost -10, nullify paralysis. People are going to love this Vegeta for that. And he revives. Unique ability. If the enemy uses an ultimate, awakened, or rising rush while Vegeta is on standby, this character's subcount will be reduced. This effect has great synergy with Vegeta's revival. The first time Vegeta uses a strike or blast card, you'll nullify cover change. Then, on the 4th time, you'll draw up to 3 cards. Vegeta gets a boost of damage upon winning strike clashes, and if the enemy is a character Goku, you'll even increase all enemy subcount by 3, aka giving you a quick opportunity to lock somebody in. So win the strike clash, all of a sudden his entire team has +3 to sub cost, meaning you can go ahead and chain the strike even if you don't have that cover null. So on entry, draw a card you have fewer, get 30 Ki. When he's hit by an enemy's arts attack, destroy 2 enemy cards, Ki -30, and seal all main abilities. This is so strong. Take away Ki, destroy 2 cards, sealing the main. That is so damn strong. So damn strong. This is the kind of thing that shuts down characters from having a 1v3 scenario. Because you know the workaround to this is I'm going to swap to a different character so I don't have to worry about having no cards or Ki. But if you're stuck trying to 1v3 and he kills 2 cards, takes away your Ki, and you can't pop a main ability, you're really backed into a corner. So this is very strong. And it resets before and after reviving. And activation resets when unique gauge is full. That's pretty good. On strike clash win gets 50% damage if it's against a Goku, +3 sub count. Based on the number of strikes and blasts he's used, which resets on character switch. So the first time he uses one, he gets 20% damage while nullifying cover change. On the 4th time, he will draw up to 3 cards if his hand is 3 or fewer, and cancel attribute downgrades, aka the opponent making your arts cost increase. So you kind of want to spam these then, right? Sounds like you just want to just go just chain all those cards in, because you're now going to draw 3 more, and then when you draw those 3 more, then you start doing your sidestepping and charge steps and whatnot. That's what that sounds like to me. Because you originally would do that to make sure you can extend your combo. But if you're guaranteed to get 3 cards, then why bother? Work past the combo comp and just chain them all in. When he vanishes, you draw a card if he has 3 or fewer. Ally sub count -2, really good. And seal enemy blue cards, which is going to be very helpful. You know, Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan going for a tap attack and whatnot, or hitting you with a blue. And when on standby, an enemy uses an ultimate Awakened Arts or Rising Rush, sub count -7, very good. Cover change is good against strike cards, chainable with the blue. His unique gauge. Using a strike or blast arts when the unique gauge is full will permanently buff your damage inflicted and damage guard. Keep on charging ki to power up your offense and defense. So he has a charge type unique gauge, okay, just like Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So on strike and blast arts use with full unique gauge, activation count shared before and after reviving, get 10% health, ki plus 30, 20% damage, uncancelable, damage guard plus 10% uncancelable, crit rate and draw speed, charges rapidly according to key charge rate. It's consumed entirely on strike or blast arts used with a full unique gauge. Oh, okay, so it's just like Evo. Okay. And then this is Vegeta post revival. That's the same, that's the same. Blue card is the same. Green card. So his green card post revival on hit, restore the vanish gauge by 50%. Inflict the enemy with heavy bleed. You can even combo into other cards. This is an AoE green. So he draws a card, 40 ki, unique gauge plus 20%, nullify cover change, element disadvantage. So he goes type neutral on an AoE green. When he hits, he gets 50% vanish and the opponent is hit with heavy bleed and is chainable. Ah, it's a strong AoE green. Damn it. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, main ability post revival. After reviving, you can restore your vanish and draw blue. So draw blue, heal 20%, ki plus 50, remove, get 100% vanish and remove the blue card seal. Unique ability, get a permanent boost to blue card damage inflicted when you revive, plus boost crit rate and gain hand protection on entering the field. Using a strike or blast will also restore your health. That's really good for sustain. So on revival or entry, draw a special arts, get a green, 50% unique gauge. If hand draw a card if you have 3 or fewer in your hand. Get 30 ki, 30% damage. Oh wait, 30% damage. Okay. Blue card damage, 50%. Uncancelable, crit rate plus 20%. Help restore plus 20%. Protect hand. This blue card's gonna hit pretty hard. Imagine that. You don't use a blue card until after the guy revives. Wow. Strike Clash win is the same. When he uses a Strike or Blast Arts card, activation reset on switch. He heals 5%. Draw 1 card if the hand is 3 or fewer. Nullify cover change and ally sub count -1. Pretty good. This is the same as before. His disruptive effect is the same. When he vanishes, it's the same as well. And on standby, the sub count manipulation is the same. His cover change is the same. His unique gauge is also the same, it looks like. Okay. Pretty good. He looks good. You know, this might be one of those moments where the Vegeta might look better than the Goku. I think Vegeta might be better than Goku. It's now going to be dependent on stats, but he's a pretty straightforward character. Guide a unique gauge that fills up as you charge. Keep on spamming a long combo guy. He's basically Evo with a revive is what it feels like. Just charge up that unique gauge, get some sort of benefit, you know, have an easy combo, have easy combo potential, keep you netting buff effects, and you revive. That's what he seems like to me. And those things, that sometimes you don't need much. Having revival and long combo potential is pretty much all you need. He doesn't have to worry about buff removal stuff. He doesn't have to worry about permanent endurance nullification from like Cell. He doesn't have to worry about getting sniped and stuff like that. He's got an AoE green card as well. Very easy combo potential. Yeah, the Vegeta might actually be better than Goku. So he is also a top 10 character, but his interactions with the other characters we'll have to see in game. And let me know in the comment section below who you're more excited for, who you're going to summon for. But until next time, guys, be on the lookout for the showcases. Peace.